We put all our, our money into my studies.
On rent is about £500.
So every month I receive around £1,000.
Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. So my name is Arnaud, I'm from France, and in today's video I'm going to be asking foreigners how much it costs to live in the UK. On my channel I'm interviewing British and foreigners, so it's the best channel to learn about British culture and learn a bit of French as well. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And on my Instagram I'm sharing my daily life in Sheffield, so follow it too, alright? Let's get started. Let's do it guys, come on. So I'm here with...
Kanti.
Nice to meet you, Kenty. And where are you from?
I'm from Madagascar.
What do you do like in the UK?
Right now I'm currently a student at Sheffield Hallam University. So I'm a student and also doing part-time job because we are just allowed to work 20 hours per week. Yeah.
Alright. So the main topics of today is how much do you spend like every month on rent, bills, food? Can you give me like a rough number?
Most of the time, because we are used to eat like 3 times a day.
Oh yeah.
So, but when I came here, I have changed a little bit, my
That?
yeah. So I eat like only two times a day, so for lunch and dinner. So in general, like I'd say I spend like 100, even less, 100 per month.
On food?
Yeah, on food. So I just make sure like I have rice for dinner. So it doesn't matter how is it the lunch. Maybe it can be a sandwich. Or just easy to take. I spend like 250 on
250?
For a rent apartment.
Right.
To rent an apartment, so it's a student apartment. So we have shared bathroom and shared kitchen. So 250. I think that's the cheapest in Sheffield, 250, but it can go up like 400. It depends on your
place you are living.
Place you are living. Yeah.
So roughly, like with the food, the rent, maybe the activities you are doing, how much by month?
You have to be prepared like 400 to 600 per month.
400 to 600. Right?
Yeah, from there. That's for Sheffield, but I don't know for the other cities. Yeah.
Usually, you are cooking yourself, or like you are getting food like outside?
I think getting food outside is quite, pricey. Yeah. So I only do that when I'm with my friends. But when I'm alone, so I prefer to buy food and cook at my home.
And would you say living in the UK is expensive?
I'd say that because
compared to Madagascar, yeah.
Compared to Madagascar, like
big difference.
Yeah, there is a big difference. Like when I came here, I've spent too much money. On my tuition fees. I've never seen something like this. But we put all our our money into my studies. I'd say it's really expensive comparing to Madagascar, because in general in Madagascar you have to spend only if you are one person.
Yeah.
Like I'd say like 100 pounds, you can live easily with that.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
But here, like as I've said, like 600, as you can.
Big difference.
Big difference. But there is difference also. The earnings from everyone. So.
Thank you very much for the help, bro.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you very much, man. What's your name?
All right, my name is Intern. You can call me Intern. Yeah.
Intat. Wow, that's really original. And where are you from?
I'm from Malaysia.
Wow. All right. And what are you doing in the UK?
So I'm a master's student here, supply chain management.
Awesome.
Yeah, just for 1 year.
Well, for 1 year,
Yeah.
all right. Like how much do you spend every month on like rent, food, activities?
So because I'm under scholarship, so every month I receive around £1,000. So so £1,000 is just enough for everything. For rental is around 350. Yeah, and then for food, groceries, you probably spend around 300.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes you want to go out and eat with your friends and travel just around Sheffield. It wouldn't enough £1,000 to go travel outside of the UK. So I would say £1,000 is just enough for
£1,000, yeah. For like the month.
Yeah, just basic necessity.
Oh,
yeah.
all right. And usually you are like going out with your friend to get food, or you are cooking yourself?
Most of the time I will still cook and then casually once a week or twice a week to go out and eat with friends. Yeah.
Awesome. And in comparison with with Malaysia, do you think living in the UK is expensive?
Yes, because I think I came here 4 years ago for a degree.
Okay.
So and I come back here after 4 years. I feel like huge difference. Like everything is so expensive. Like if 4 years ago you can spend around 500 just, and then now 1,000 is not enough. Yeah, and then with Malaysia, I think it's very different. Yeah.
Awesome. And you think you will stay in the UK once you're going to be done studying, or you might go back to your country?
I'm still considering, because I still believe like every country is different in terms of professional jobs. So I just give it a go.
Awesome.
Just try for both. Yeah.
And last question for me, you have a really good English. So where did you learn English?
Oh, okay. So Malaysian, we learn most of our subject in English. So yeah, most Malaysian can speak English very well and fluently.
All right. Thank you very much for the interaction. It was lovely to meet you. Perfect. So I'm here with
Femi,
Femi. Nice to meet you. And where are you from?
Nigeria.
Oh, Nigeria. That's awesome. And what are you doing in the UK?
I'm studying for my second master's degree.
Wow, pretty impressive. So the topic of today is how much are you spending every month, like on rent, food, and activities in the UK? Can you give me like a rough number?
On rent is about £500.
Rent 500, alright.
Food roughly 100, 120. Then transportation around 100 as well.
As well. And usually you are cooking yourself, or you are going out?
No, I cook myself.
Cook yourself?
I cook my meal.
All right. Would you say living in the UK is expensive in comparison with Nigeria?
Well, it depends on how you want to look at it, because inflation it's a bit high in Nigeria, and the naira against the pound is a bit on the high side. So that if we put that into consideration, we will say it's a bit expensive to live in Nigeria compared to the UK. And also here, there are so many job opportunities here in the UK compared to Nigeria. But all well and good, both countries are good, but I think I enjoy living in the UK.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, man. So I'm here with...
I'm Jamel.
Jamel, nice to meet you. So where are you from?
I'm from Malaysia.
Oh, Malaysia.
Yeah.
All right, that's awesome. And what are you doing in the UK?
I'm doing PhD. I'm a student.
So the main topic of today is how much do you spend every month on like rent, food, and activities? Could you give me like some numbers, some rough numbers?
Okay, currently, I'm actually a government-sponsored student. I get about 1,000 pound per month. So how do I spend for that? For that amount, 800 goes to my rent. Then I have like another 200 for the rest of the for the stipends, for the foods. Okay, so for the rest, 800 is already inclusive, is the bills, everything. So I don't need to pay for the bills, etc. Then I just have to take care of the food. However, I think that might not be enough for my case. So I do have a part-time job. If you can see here, this is this is the logo for the company that I work with. That I gain another for about about 400 pounds per month. Yeah. So there's a supplemental for the rent. Yeah, for the food and rent. Yeah.
So you think you will like spend like 1,400 pounds like every month, basically?
I guess I think the ideal amount is going to be around 1,500 maybe. Yeah, so that you can have some amount for the entertainment, probably give back for your families in Malaysia as well.
All right.
Yeah,
and usually you are cooking like yourself, or you are going out grabbing some food?
Usually I would just cooking up myself. That's more cost effective, I can say. Yeah.
And like in terms, if you think living in the UK is expensive?
In
comparison with Malaysia, for example?
In terms of that perception, there are certain things that are more expensive in Malaysia, I can say. Food is quite expensive in Malaysia. In UK, DC is quite okay. In terms of rent, they are expensive, I can say, in UK. Yeah, transportation is okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, pretty cool. And last question. You have a really good English.
All right.
So where did you learn English? And how? Yeah.
Yeah, it was back in Malaysia. We do have the English classes, in primary school, secondary school, even in university. They are teaching you English. However, I cannot say that I'm speaking like the native English speaker. Of course, this is the thing that I do. However, I try to improve myself. When I was in UK, I tried to communicate with my supervisors, for example, with my friends. Just to gain more competency in English.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the help, Jamel.
Thank you.
Well, nice to meet you. Really nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name is Michelle.
Michelle. Nice to meet you. And where are you from?
China.
China. That's really cool. And what are you doing like in the UK?
I'm a student. I attend the university here. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Pretty cool. So
I'm sorry, my English is not very.
yeah, no, it's all right. It's all right. So the topics of the day is how much money do you spend like during a month, like in terms of like rent, food, activities?
I think at least 30 pounds one day. Yeah.
30 pounds like a day.
Yeah, for food and for some things for living.
And like how much like would you say for the rent? Do you have like an idea?
Rent?
Yeah.
Like 500 pounds 1 month for my rent for the house.
All right. And for example, if you combine everything like the rent, the food, and the activities, can you give me like a rough number, like for like a month?
Like a month, like I think it's 1,000.
1,000
Yeah.
to live in the UK?
Yeah.
And for example, do you think it's like expensive to live in the UK?
A little bit expensive than my country because I think much things in my country are cheaper than UK. Yeah, it's really cheap. Like I think because it's UK is on the sea, so it's not convenient for the food delivery like thing like.
And which kind of things are like cheaper in China? Do you have like some idea?
Like food, like clothes. For example, like if I went in if I go to a restaurant, if I order noodles, it's like £1. Yeah, £1.
In China?
Yeah, and it have many things, meat like things.
Alright.
We can use just like £5 one day. Yeah.
Much more cheaper. Yeah.
But I think the rent in China is the same like UK. Yes.
Where do you live in China, by the way?
Shanghai.
Oh, Shanghai.
Yes, it's a really big city, but it's cheaper than UK. Yeah.
That's pretty much it. So thank you very much for your interaction. It was lovely to meet you. So what's your name?
Luan.
Luan.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. And where are you from?
I'm from China.
China. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. And what are you doing in the UK?
I'm doing a master's degree here.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So the main topics of the day is how much money do you spend in a month, like in terms of rent, food, activities? Could you give me like a rough number?
I paid my apartment like bi-weekly. It's around 160.
160, right?
And I think the total living cost monthly is about like 500.
All right.
I mean, compared to like the last year when I came here at September, I mean the living cost like rises a lot. Yeah, I mean the inflation is like becoming more and more like serious problem. Yeah.
And like, what about the food, for example? How much like money do you use like every month for the food?
For food,
Yeah.
around I usually go to Tesco for grocery shopping.
Okay.
I mean around like 300 or 400.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And do you think living in the UK is expensive in comparison with China, for example?
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Can you like elaborate a little bit? In China, it's like the food is less expensive, also the rent. What's the differences?
I mean, the rent, the food, and I mean, in China it's much lower than in the UK. I mean, yeah, people in the UK earns like much more than like we Chinese do. So apparently, yeah.
It balances out. And you think you're going to stay in the UK once you're going to be done studying, or might go back to China?
Yeah, I'm going back to China like in the next 2 months, like September. Yeah, when I finished my master's degree. Yeah.
All right, pretty cool. And where are you from in China? Which city?
Xi'an.
Xi'an.
Yeah.
All right, pretty cool. Thank you very much, man.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. That was really interesting. We learned a lot of stuff about like different countries and how much it costs to live in their country and what the differences. So if you like the video, please leave a like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you want me to ask like a special question, just like comment down below. Take care of yourself, and I'm gonna see you on the next episode. Alright guys, peace.